And we're back with the KV-1 for another good demonstration of the incredible survivability of this tank. I'm platooning with Az in his BDR. Now it's a tier 5 match, and this is Pearl River, so I'm going to head down the northeastern valley path, since pubbies can't be trusted to take that route themselves. As a general rule, it's a good place to send top tier heavies or top tier tank destroyers. Medium should stay out of it, as should light tanks. There's really no reason for a medium or light tank to ever go down the valley. It's just, you negate your mobility and you don't have the armor for it. So already we've got a pubby who is incredibly wrong. Our Electo believes there's nothing he can do to keep us alive other than eat enemy shells himself, which is completely incorrect, of course. The Electo has quite a powerful gun. Improved 6-pounder, or the 25-pounder, or the 3.7-inch howitzer. It's very small, it's very mobile, it has excellent camo, it doesn't have armor, but it doesn't need it. At the very least, he'd be able to perma-track enemies, but with that gun, which I believe is the improved 6-pounder he's carrying, he should be able to actually kill anything in this match without even trying. 6-pounders will go through KVs quite easily. As long as you aim, of course. He probably auto-aims, now I think about it. So Az takes the high path up the right branch, I go down the low path to the left, the Electo. I tell him to stop because I don't want him to charge into the enemies in suicide and give them a hull down in the process. Enemy KV-1 is spotted, and already the enemy artillery is firing at me. Not surprising, if there's a KV in the open, Artie will shoot it. Managed to get a rather lucky snapshot into that French TD, South 40. Now, here I notice that I've got tanks basically able to hit me from 3 angles, but I don't want to kill Az. This KV is dirting with a 122mm gun. He will kill Az very quickly. So I'm trying to focus him down. Unfortunately, I'm also getting focused by the Artie. I'm out in the open, and then I bounce an unlucky shot. The Martyr gets Az, but at least I've now got a pair of eyes telling me what's going on around me. Make an unlucky shot. I think skims off the back armor of the T-82. Just barely kissed the back of his tank. But my second one finishes him, so it doesn't matter. Now this is why the Leffe, as Goons call it, the Leichtefeld Haubitze premium artillery is such a pain in the ass. It just spams shots at you. It's like a 304 that's really slow and less accurate. It's so annoying. Az tells me that guy's not looking at me, so I just ignore him. Our artillery deals with him quite competently. Fairly confident the enemies have nothing around this corner that's actually dangerous to me, other than the artillery, of course. I remove that guy in a pretty convincing fashion and then get tracked again. Thankfully I'm able to repair my tracks, and then I see this thing trying to shotgun me. Luckily, low-tier puppies aren't very good at shotgunning, so while he was trying to find a place he could arc his shell in to hit me, I just punched him in the face twice and killed him. So, it's looking like a win right now, which is a lot better than it was looking a minute ago. The enemy is starting to push out through the west, but we've got plenty of tanks there. I feel pretty confident my team can hold it, which gives me the opportunity to push up into the cap, try and find the Artie, and then see if I can get behind some people. Once I drag this slow thing up a hill. Now, just up ahead, you'll see a good demonstration of the new shoot through walls mechanic. Not here, you'll just see a good demonstration of the shoot Artie while they're not paying attention mechanic. Second shot misses. Thankfully my third does not. Here it comes. Now, I auto-aim that guy just just because I don't want to waste time trying to manually aim through an obstacle. But I could tell my gun was pointed at him, so I fired, and sure enough the shell went through the crates in the cap zone and hit his tank and killed him. One of my other games, which may or may not get uploaded, actually no it won't, because I got rid of the replay for it. In my 430 I was able to kill a T-32 through a bunch of walls, and he couldn't work out what the fuck was going on. It was quite glorious. Anyway, so we're up to 7 kills now, and the enemy only have a duck, 3/4 and an artillery left, an M41, the guy that just shot me in the face, and tried again right there. So I stopped for a moment to see if I could actually draw a shot on him. I couldn't. I should have kept going, but it doesn't matter anyway, because we pretty much won this now. And I head towards the AMX hoping to get there before we cap out, because I'd like to get a little bit more damage in. You know, 2053 damage in a tier 5 just isn't enough for me. I've got to have more. I was hoping for a Rabbly Walters medal for this, as well as the good damage, but unfortunately our Churchill could not be moved out of cap come hell or high water. They never get out of it when you need them to, but whenever you actually need them to stay in cap, they will quite happily vacate it to chase a light tank on the other side of the map. Grilla is going to go try shotgun the AMX-40 as well. There he is. He manages to spot the AMX just in a second here. Or actually, no, sorry. I think that was me. No, that was me. And I get one shot in right as the cap timer runs out. So, 2,200 damage game, just shy of a Rabbly Walters, and pretty much pushed through the bulk of the enemy team. It was not a bad match. Certainly I could have played it a bit better, but it's a KV, it's so forgiving of mistakes. You can see the amount of shit I did there that I really shouldn't have done, and I got away with it. Very, very solid tank.